Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's had a great weekend, ready for a great week. It says there's nobody here, so I'm talking to myself. But that's okay. Anyway, let's look at the markets overnight. The markets just won't die. We are right near all-time high. We hit all-time high on Friday, 196, and then came down. And we're right back up. We're at 184 right now. The high of 189 on NQ. Let me get over to that screen because that would help, wouldn't it? Yeah, I suddenly forget how to do this. There we go. All right. Move this out the way. That there. So, overnight, ES been rising up as well. 67.67 for the low. The high 67.93. So 27 points in range, I think, is my math. 24,995 for a low and NQ, and 191 for the high, right near that Friday high. So that's about 195 points in range. I forgot to move my yellow lines. I knew I was forgetting something this morning. Copper back above 5 and staying there at 180 ticks. Ultra Bond. I'm totally discombobulated this morning. Dropped hard last evening's open. It's about a point in range there. Gold. Well, gold's pretty much at all-time highs as well. I don't think gold's ever going to stop. It won't stop. It won't quit. Move my yellow line. So about, wow, 63 points in range, 65 points in range. Crude oil popped and then dropped. 61 to that, just over a point in range. Natural gas is kind of wonky. And then BTC, it hit a new high over the weekend. Didn't quite hit the high there, but the high was over here, which no, it was not. It was over here. 125,750 is the new high. It's sitting right underneath that at 124.4 right now. So that's where we should stand there, whatever body posture you're choosing to take. New all-time high on NQ, 25,207 now as we continue to rise up. Good morning, Mr. G. Good to see you. How was your weekend? First off, I have no clue where the heck my charts are. There we go. Second, I have no clue where the heck I'm trading at. 111. Where are we at 111? There we are. That's not the greatest, but we'll try it out. Yeah, Mr. G, everything's been up the last few days. Gold, dollar, NQ, ES, Bitcoin. Maybe they should have shut the government down a long time ago. Oh, awesome. Sounds like a nice weekend, G. Looks like we have no news at all on the agenda this morning. They say no news is good news, but I don't know if that's true in this case. Pulling back. Pulling back just a tad here. Oh, wait. My charts are not updating, damn it. Now my charts are updating. All right, I'll check that out here 1 second. Oops. Looks like a beautiful area, G. Busy area. Yeah. It was a beautiful hotel there. That's also, it's a nice building. Definitely looks nice, G. Oh. That keeps it a little bit cooler during those times, I'm sure. This market won't stop going up. It is absolutely relentless. Relentless, I say. Relentless. Morning, Crypticon. How was your weekend, Crypt?
Order filled.
We're short. Good morning, CBR. How you been?
Order filled.
I'm going to take that there. It's kind of hemming and hawing. 8 points. That's a good way to start the morning. Of course, it would be much better if I had the trade copier on. Damn it. I knew I was forgetting something. Morning, JC. How are you? Holy wow. So AMD announced that AMD partners with OpenAI for 6 gigawatts of AI GPUs starting in 2026. Their stock jumped from 166.59 up to 223.50. Hey, Knock. Good morning. I'm doing good, JC. Thank you. And we're pulling back. Another purple candle forming on the 2. Oh, I have this on a 15-minute chart. Oops, I'm sorry. Boom. That's better. $6E. I have that here somewhere. Thought I had that here somewhere. Maybe I don't. It's over here. All right, good luck with that, G. Bitcoin rising. I see Bitcoin rising. I see profits on the way.
Order filled.
So let me turn that down some. It'll bounce here on the 1-minute chart. I should have probably considered taking that. It's a nice bounce. Maybe not. Just kind of sitting here at 224. The high got to 241. Knocked over my bottle of supplements. Not a good thing. But only one hit the floor. Let the supplements hit the floor. Let the... Oh, sorry. Remember, guys, we have a stream tonight as well, starting at 7:30 Eastern. I may be a bit distracted because there is a Phillies game going on at that point in time as well. But after their game 1 loss on Saturday, I'm not having high hopes. It's a bit slow right now, G. Topps had a lull in new product, so haven't been putting out daily videos. But I got pre-orders in for Topps Holiday and Topps Update for cases of cards, so in a couple of weeks, we'll be back up and running to almost daily videos. I just need to find time to start listing some of these cards for sale to get some of my money back. Shouldn't kill the spider. The spider will help get rid of the mosquitoes. At least it's not mice, Crypticon. I'm dealing with mice. Good morning, Amelia. Oh, okay, good.
Stop filled.
Bot got stopped. Think it's going to be ready for next season, G? Not even sure they're planning on moving back. I don't know. That was a pretty not. That wasn't a great stadium to begin with. I feel almost like they should just tear that sucker down. That was a pretty ugly stadium to begin with. Nice move down here. I thought about taking the short off the 2 minute. I didn't. I should have. That would have been another 10-point play. So we are pulling back. We've pulled back about 35 points or so from the top. See that on the 15-minute charts running into the 100 EMA there on 6E. Looking at my chart, it looks like it wants to go up. But I know nothing about 6Cs, so no one should listen to me. A nice move down here that I didn't get. That's okay. It's a lot of time frames, G. Very true. Money, 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 money. Have you all gored the like button? Wrong one. No. What's wrong with my buttons? Uh, huh. That's weird. My gore's missing. I wonder what happened to my gore. There it is. Why did my Stream Deck tell me it wasn't there? It's not working. Huh. Yeah, a bunch of my buttons aren't working. What the heck? I'll have to work on that later. Okay, give me 1 second. Nice, G. I see your screenshot, and I can do you one better. Oh, wait, I can't do you one better. Have you seen the picture of my computer setup, G? Not sure if you have been around any of the times that I showed it. Hold on 1 second. while I find it.
Order filled.
Give me 1 minute. Ouch. Ow, I just banged my elbow on the desk. Ouch. There it is. All right, here it is, G. Give me 1 second. There you go. That's my setup. Ah, oops. I wanted 2 more verticals on the other side, but I ran out of desk.
Order filled.
Bot just took a trade. I think that would cause me more pain when I rip a joint. No news catalyst this morning, but things are moving pretty well. ATR's 9.2 on the 2-minute chart for NQ. All right, see you later, Crypt. AMD's still trying to go up. It's interesting. NVIDIA. So we've seen the market, we've seen NQ go up higher, and we've seen ES go up higher. Even with NVIDIA taking that AMD news pretty hard, they're down like $5 a share. Bitcoin kind of stagnant. Gold pulled back from another all-time high overnight. It's pulled back about 20 points, but on a 15-minute chart, it looks kind of chubby. Sorry to hear that, G. Oh, wow. G exits, JC enters.
Stop build.
I feel like we're sideways grinding down here. Back below 200. Yawning, I apologize. Coffee hasn't hit yet. About 10 minutes of the top of the hour. Last day for that Lucid deal, 50% off any two accounts, 40% off any accounts above two. Absolutely great company. I really like Lucid. Haven't gotten any myself yet, but that's just because I have too many at this point. But one day I will. One day over the rainbow. Oh, sorry. Keep trying to bounce a little tad. Little tad. Everybody's quiet this morning. Monday. Wake up. Wake up, jump out the bed. Nice bounce on gold. Morning, John. How was your weekend? How do you feel about your Tigers' chances? 1-1 split in Seattle. I think the Phillies are cooked. But not as cooked as the Yankees.
Order Bill.
Hey, RJ. Yeah, those Blue Jays are just absolutely killing it. By it, I mean the Yankees.
Order filled.
Bot just took a trade. Staring at a 2-minute chart. I have no idea why the bot just took a trade. Oh, no, never mind. It was a 1-minute chart. And I see why now. Okay. I see. Yeah, that wouldn't even be much travel for the teams. They could actually get rest between, they all during the travel days. All playoff tickets are expensive. Uh-oh. That's not good. Hopefully it's not time for a new computer. Bitcoin trying to run again. This is why I love having both computers running because it would be a pain in the butt, but if one goes out, I still have the second one. NQ still grinding down here. So we head toward the bell, about 26 minutes away.
Target filled.
Bot just hit target. Yep, if you're making good money on trading, John, you need to treat yourself to some new technology. Continuing to move down here on NQ.
Target filled.
Bot just hit target. 2-minute bot just hit target. And 1-minute bot. Both bots are happy right now. Reminder once again, we have a stream tonight, Monday evening stream. We still don't have it set up to the more scheduled way of doing things that we want to do for the evening stream, but we'll get there.
Order filled.
Q trying to bounce here. Bot took it. I'm not sure I like it, but the bot took it. No, I'm that toward the end. It was updated this morning. CFT blew up. I'm right now 19th out of 21, but that's partly because all the people that blew up on Friday reset, so they started at 150K, and I'm a little bit under 150K. So yeah, I was about middle of the pack before everybody reset. Yeah, CFT's sitting at the end, at the very bottom. He must have tried to trade last night, and I don't know why he's doing that because treasuries are not something to trade at night. And he always says that, so I don't know what the heck he's trying to do there. So right now I'm ahead of CFT and Rod Casilli. 0-Day J, Trading with Travis, Prolong Wealth, Pine Tree Trader, Fit Mom Trader, Co-Trader all reset. I will say I wish they would have done this with a 50K instead of 150K and limited the contracts to 1 or 2. Then people wouldn't be trying to go huge with 10 or 15 contracts and blowing up or trying for home runs. Hey, Stumps. I mean, I like trading. I mean, I traded NQ on Sundays opens at times. Now I didn't last night, but I mean, I don't mind NQ if it's moving nicely, but treasuries are dead every night. To try and trade the treasuries at night is, I mean, unless he tried to trade NQ, but I don't think so. He is the ultra bond icon, as he calls himself.
Top bill.
So stumps. I put a bot on gold, and I started it last night about 90 minutes before Europe opened. The 2 minute bot is up $70, and the 1 minute bot is down 1,360. Now I did lose the connection at one point, so it stopped running. So it missed a couple of hours.
Top bill.
I mean, geez, I mean I see your point, but in the same token, I mean they probably didn't want to
Order bill.
um didn't want this to end quickly. They want so I don't know. I eval resets are okay. I mean, like I said, you can't reset the funded. So once people actually get the funded, if anyone actually gets the funded, then so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 8 people have not used the reset. Now, one of them is Rod Casilli, who traded the first day, and his total hasn't moved since then. So I don't even know if he's trading it. Yeah, it's a contest. Crude oil looks like it wants to head up. And Q just kind of bleh. So far, 2 people have used 3 resets. And no, I'm sorry, 3 people have used 3 resets. Now you're only allowed 2 resets a week, so that means they used 2 last week and 1 this week. And the person nobody heard of before, Forex Ike, is actually the leader right now. I know. I mean, like I said, I would have preferred if they had done 50K. Honestly, I would have preferred if they didn't make us do the eval, because it's supposed to be a contest. So why make us do the eval and then start over with a balance? That's just kind of weird to begin with. But I would prefer to 50K with limited to 1 or 2 contracts. Hey USC, how you doing? Yeah, I did. I ran them starting at about 90 minutes before Europe Open, and but at one point, my internet went down overnight, so it stopped. I think it was like 2 hours after Europe Open. So the gold 2 minutes up $70. The gold 1 minute is down over 1,000. I'll continue to run them. I'll start running them 24/7. Yeah, 60 is still heading upwards. Doing good, USC? We're just kind of blah here. God, I did not fall for that crude. Crude looked like it wanted to pop up there, but ran into an EMA and pulled back. Keep watching that. Q trying to bounce off a 9 EMA on the 15-minute chart. What? ETF is phasing out end of day and diamond hands evaluations. Platinum heading up big. Gold giving a blue candle here. Got less than 10 minutes to the bell. It's going to be interesting to see where we go. Flirting with the all-time highs. 241 is the all-time high on the NQ. We're right under 200 right now. Hassan, I thought you went to where you went to relax. I mean, I kind of agree, Stumps, but NVIDIA's pulled back huge, and NVIDIA has a higher hierarchy in the whole thing than AMD does, I think.
Order filled.
Doing pretty good. Hassan doing good. Bitcoin rising. Hey, we haven't seen Ace yet. There's Ace. No quitting allowed. So guys, I designed the first MightyOxTrading Christmas ornament for this year. I'm going to do another one besides this one. But here is a preview of one of the MightyOxTrading Christmas ornaments. Give me 1 second while I find my software. There it is.
Target filled.
I'm also going to design a regular one. And I've also been playing with one based on... Hold on, I got a picture here. A Grinchox.
Order filled.
But I haven't tried to get that actually on an ornament, which is actually a lot harder than it seems. Now, do you prefer that one, or I got told by somebody else that a more cartoony looking one is better? Second one? Okay. I'll work on them actually getting that onto the ornament design later at some point. Then I want just a regular one like we had last year. That's more normal. We are just a few minutes from the bell. I gotta make sure I get the 2 minutes since Ace isn't here. I may actually be hiring somebody to start developing out the store more with an idea of some pineapple merchandise and some Glarg merchandise.
Target filled.
What the heck?
Target filled.
My Stream Deck lost its mind. Nothing works.
2 minutes till the bell.
I don't know what happened. Let's see here. Huh. So apparently when I updated OBS, it caused the Stream Deck to... Huh. Okay, so I'll have to work on that later. So bot update as we head into the bell. again, the 2-minute bot is up $300. The 1-minute bot is down $320. 2-minute bot definitely seems to be the winner. I don't know where the bell is. Ding, 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 because I don't know where the bell is. Just the time frame. One's running on the 1-minute time frame, one's running on the 2-minute time frame. And the 2-minute is just absolutely killing the 1-minute. It's amazing how much, how different just 1 minute is. Big pullback here. Just surprised the bot didn't take that short off that purple, but oh, well, not sure.
Order filled.
Oh, now it did. Why did the bot wait? The bot seemed to have gotten in late there. That was weird.
Stop sell.
And bot got stopped out, so they should have stayed out. Huh. Bot should have took that one too. Bot seems to be delayed, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if I have delayed data. Two-minute bot should have taken that trade, and it didn't. And that would have been a winner. I should have taken that trade too.
Filled.
See, it just... What the heck? Yeah, my data's delayed. I see what's going on.
Target filled.
Well, that bot won either way, but... I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I am... Hey, hold on. I'm gonna reconnect.
Order.
Nice move down here. Bull Knox doesn't want to reconnect. I think my data's okay now. Weird. Yeah, it looks like it, JC. And Q bouncing. Seems like it's confused what it wants to do right here. Hey, MR, how you doing? And Q turns around here, all in that doji. And Q bounced off the 100 EMA on the 15-minute chart, almost to the tick. Gold trying to head up, Bitcoin pulling back a bit. I don't ever actually trade right off TradingView. So I haven't tried. TradingView always seems laggy to me, so I just manage trades on it and use either Ninja or Tradovate to actually enter orders. Sid, I wonder if there's data issues because Robinhood's not loading for me. Oh, there we go. Now Robinhood took like 5,000 days to load. Purple candle. It's in the wind. Purple candle in the wind. Yeah, my data was delayed. I had to I disconnected and reconnected everything because the bot was getting fills like 30 seconds after it should have. So maybe there is some sort of data issue going on.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Short here. Doesn't look like it's gonna work out. Bot went short here as well. And it's gonna stop me. Maybe. Yep, stopped out. Damn it. The one time I actually take a wick trend trade. I guess I shouldn't have because of the wicks. And now it's going to come back down. Watch it.
Order filled.
1 minute chart took it off that purple candle. 1 minute bot, I should say. Looks like that might work. It's definitely fighting here. It's running into that 100 EMA on the 15-minute chart. Just sitting at 152. But though
Target filled.
yep. Yeah, bot won that trade. So I got stopped out, and it's my own fault for not putting the stop at the right place. This would have been a winning trade if I had put the stop at the right place. Possible bounce here. Still heading up. I should have taken that long. Great job, Lute. Nice seeing you. Thanks for stopping in. Ouch, JC. I see 60 decided to continue up. Q pulls back after hitting an EMA.
Order filled.
Bot took the short off that purple on the 1 minute bot. Platinum going straight up. Straight up. Tell me where you forever. Sorry. Gold trying to get back to its high. Slight pullback on Bitcoin. Russell coming down. So, ooh, looks like Dow dropped huge there. Hey, Platt, how you doing? And Q undecided what it wants to do here. I feel like it wants to go up. Can it take us higher? Not yet, but it's on my agenda, MR. I spent an embarrassing amount of time developing Christmas ornaments over the weekend. Niners I mean, they're looking good, but so far, I mean, their offense hasn't really sparked. They did enough to beat Schoolbowl, but um, it's going to be interesting to see how they do going back to Detroit. MR, yeah, Halloween and Thanksgiving does come first, but still need to get stuff going, and especially with shipping. And if so, especially if someone from outside the country wants it. Crude really popping. Eventually, guys, my goal with MightyOxTrading, one of the goals. By the way, I'm working on a whole crap load of things, changes, and improvements with MightyOxTrading. But one of the goals will be to try out different tools and do reviews on them. Not all me personally, because I don't have that time, but other people that will do reviews for the channel or for the community. T.O. and I talked over the weekend. He's going to actually start doing some videos for MightyOxTrading. And if anyone else ever wants to do a video for the channel, I'm open to it.
Order filled.
Long here on this blue candle. Oh, I'm a blue. And it's pulling back on me. This might be a mistake. What is that EMA? 171. There we go. Popped. Just trying. My target on this trade at 170.5. Are you kidding me? Got up to 170 even and pulled back. There it comes again. Target hit. Boom. Got 14 and a quarter points out of that one. Bot was not as smart as me. It's going for too big of a target. It's going for 22. I mean, for anything video for me, I use a piece of software called OBS. Yep. And by the way, guys, I have experimented and I haven't put it in place yet. But like on this trade for the bot, if I had a break-even stop at where once it went 15 points, this would have been a great winning trade for the bot. Now it's going to end up being a loser. So I need to put that in place. Speaking of TL, good morning. Okay, so I figured out why crude's popping. Russia's Karishi oil refinery has halted CDEU Unit 6, its largest, following the drone attack on October 4th. Recovery could last a month. Well, maybe it's going to come back. Another blue candle here. Bot did not take the stop on that trade. It's still going. Bot 1 took a stop. It tried to go short. That didn't work out well. All right, we're a little bit after the top of the hour. Ouch. I have no idea what the heck I did to my shoulder, but it's hurt like crazy. I woke up yesterday and it was hurting. Blue candle. Big candle. I didn't take it. Let's see if I was wrong for not taking it. Meanwhile, it's time to make some eggs. Time to make the donuts. Yep, I should have taken that trade. That would have been a good one. Look at that run. And the bot might be smarter than me. It's running into 100 EMA and a 9 EMA on the 15 minutes. So this might be a place where if I was managing the trade for the bot, which if it keeps doing this good, I'm going to start managing the trades and then letting it run and then manage the trades. Because it's doing better than me overall. TL, are you here?
Target bill.
Funded Futures Network extended their 50% buy one get one free and no activation fee until the end of the month. Bot won that trade. That was a huge trade for the bot. Bot's now up 625. That's the 2-minute bot that's up 625. 1-minute bot is down 335. Yeah, I'll probably try and get Hassan to do up a couple other ads for that since it's running so long. And let's rotate rotate different pictures and different write-ups so it doesn't always have the same thing every day. Using the stream to manage my employees. Dow's still falling like a rock, as is the Russell.
Order bill.
Bot 1 just took a long off that blue candle. But now, why would I have not taken that? Look at it running into that 100 EMA there and see it's bounced off of it once, twice, 3 times. Let's see if the 4th time is the charm, if it can break through. TL, I showed everyone the pineapple Christmas ornament. Everybody loved it. And by everybody, I mean USC.
Stop bill.
I'm also working one with an ox that looks like a Grinch. That says Ba Glarg. And then I'll do a regular one. Cooking my eggs. Purple candle here. So once again, we bounced off that 100 EMA. It could not break through. And that's why the bot got stopped out, and I didn't.
Order bill.
Short off this purple candle, bot 2. Actually, Boogaloo. Maybe that's our $1 million idea. We need to start selling pineapple Christmas trees. Dropped about an egg's worth of scrambled egg on the floor. Ooh, bounce spot's gonna lose this trade too. See, again, this went more than 10 points. So my thought was on a trailing stop for the bot. If it goes 10 points, move it to a stop of 5 points. And if it goes 15 points, do a break even. Dude, I got here. You want this? I don't know why you always get to eat before I do. You don't want that? TL, get out of the stream and push.
Order filled.
Okay, bot took a loss on that and now is long. It's going to try and break through this 100 EMA again. I think it's going to reject and probably should have stayed in the short, but we'll see. Wow. I just had a fake Kellyanne join my server. Well, they were already in my server and they changed their name to Kellyanne. And my server caught it. Yeah. The red line there, yep.
Order filled.
Tio, I thought you emptied the bank account on pineapples again. It's touching that line again. Let's see if it can break through. Gang could not break through. Okay, I offered you egg on the left arm of the chair. Now you're on the right arm of the chair. I'm going to offer you the same egg. And Q tries to figure out what the heck it's doing. Bitcoin back under 120. I mean, back over 125K. Now I dropped it on the floor. Now I got more egg to clean up. You know, you're the reason I think we have mice. Crude came crashing down. Russell trying to bounce. Dow showing signs of a bounce. Bot's still in that long trade off that blue candle. But right now it's not doing well. Here we go. It's trying to get ahead of steam. Boom. Going, going, going. Bot's going 15. There we go. Bot hit its target. Bot is now up $795. The bot got in at 161.
Order filled.
Bot just got in again. There was a blue candle in the 2. But a big wick. Gold pulling back pretty harshly. Reminder, folks, we have a stream tonight. 7:30 Eastern. Back down. Bot's going to take a big loss here. Going to give back that whole last trade.
Order filled. Top filled.
Yep. Bot just took a loss. Bot's back down to only up 385. That said, if I was copy trading to 10 accounts, I wouldn't be complaining about 385. How are we doing? Red, green, somewhere in between. We have a pop on the YM popper. A 15-minute chart. I like it here, and I'm going to take it on the trade day account if the blue candle holds for the next 3 minutes. Assuming I can find the trade day account. There it is. Nice, USC. Oh yeah, UB popping up nicely. Nice work, MR. A little bit of a pullback there on YM. Love it when it pulls back right before the end of a candle.
Target filled.
Wow. 1 minute bot making a comeback. It's only down $85 now.
Order filled.
I am long 3 YM contracts on the trade day account. I have no idea what my target is. I'm just going to let it roll. I do have 100 EMA on the 15-minute chart sitting at 930-ish. Let's see where exactly is it sitting. Sitting at, yeah, 930. How about that? So we'll see what happens. I'll show you why I took that trade. And of course, the 1 minute chart's making me nervous because of where it's the RSI. But we go to the 15-minute chart, I seen this. Red down here in the RSI, nice blue candle moving upwards. So I'm thinking this is the area it could go to. But I mean, if it doesn't seem like it's going to go that far, we'll watch it. Legends never die. Oh, sorry. Legends, I had them ranked number 6. I really like Legends. He continues to try and make improvements and everything. So, yeah. And right now they have this discount is only with for me and a couple of other affiliates. 45% off their directed funded or 80% off their evals. I don't know how much longer it's going to last. It was only supposed to be 2 days, and as of last night, it was still going. RJ Wheel, I love your thoughts on YM right now. Consider I'm in a YM trade. Don't if you're in something though, don't distract yourself. But I love your thoughts on my target area. Or any of the YMites. It's pulling back here. Oh, no. There's another burst. Seems to be fighting here around 73-ish. Seems to be a wall here at 71-ish, 73, 70. Oh, come on, 75. High of this candle's been 882. Sorry to hear that, Platt. There we go. I took it off. $690 trade on 3 contracts. I probably should have taken 2 off and let one go. That was a $690 trade on the Trade Day contest account. That account is now finally in the green by $402. And let's see if I jumped out too early. I bet you it goes. I probably should have held for 47,000. I mean, we have 46,900. Yep, I should have. I jumped out too early. Let's see if it goes up to that 930 level that I originally talked about. It's at 910 now, darn. Yep, I let it shake me out. That was my play on the 15-minute chart. You see this right here. Let me go back to the 15-minute. So you can see this. Lots of daylight between the EMA and the candle. The bounce I had red down here. Was a perfect setup. It's kind of, this setup is similar here. Lots of daylight. Look at this blue candle and why this one didn't work. See, no daylight between the 9. This was the better one if there's daylight, but there wasn't a blue. These are the reversal strategies I should be following. Even here, even though it wasn't a blue candle, we had red down here and daylight between the 9 and the candle. Let me look at others here. Sort of, kind of. Here, this is on the opposite side. Big old purple candle. Daylight between the 9. Perfect. These are I go back and back test these so often, and they work so often, and I just need the confidence to take them and then hold them. This one is not a lot of daylight, but here, I mean, no, not that one. Sorry. See, I'm just looking for other examples. Here, look at all that daylight. It wasn't a blue candle, but a large wick, little body, lots of daylight. It's a great indication of reversal. Even this one, unfortunately, I mean, the wick would have touched the 9, but there was so much daylight between the body that you almost feel like it's definitely going to go up. That's what I'm looking for, those types of trades on the 15-minute. And, of course, I'm also looking for with trend. So, like this blue candle here worked, and this was before the stream, but things like that. But these reversal trades are awesome. And Q still, I mean, why I'm still trying to head up here. My original target was 80 ticks, and that it would have hit 914. Got up to 920. Blue took the blue candle, but it's taking heat. The bot did, I didn't.
Order bill.
By the way, that setup that I just showed you there on the Dow, those reversals, they work on everything. So my goal is to start watching several 15-minute charts.
Stop bill.
Bot just got stopped out. Simbot 2, the 2-minute one is down to, after being up $700 some is now down, is now up only $5. So if we look at the NQ on the 15-minute, this was a great example, and this is one I should have taken earlier. See all that daylight while we're in the green up here in the RSI? And that would have led to a 20-point, that next candle is 20 points.
Order bill.
That's a good one right there. Cat, stop scratching my chair. Q hasn't given us a great setup like that. Here, you know, this is a good one right there. Q the hair.
Target bill.
Wow. Okay. Well. Okay. So it bots back in a trade here. Went purple, but I don't know if it's going to continue. But it's been a great purple candle to take. I wasn't paying attention to the 15-minute NQ, but look at that. 143 down to 108. That was a perfect setup as well. I could potentially... Oh, very nice, MR. Very nice. I could potentially see myself switching to the 15-minute chart, going for bigger trades, and like watching 8 to 10 different assets based on those two setups. Yep, 2-minute bot's going to take another stop, yeah. How you doing, RJ? You don't talk a lot anymore. I'm starting to think we offended you somehow. Hey, Jay. How are you doing? Looks like we're gonna go long here. Long. on this blue candle. If it holds, it's got 90 seconds. Also, guys, I wanted to apologize a little bit for last week. I was a little grumpy last week, and I was overreacting at times. Like when I blew the competition account that day and started going all blah.
Order filled.
Two things are going on. First of all, I was doing that protein sparing modified fast, and I didn't realize how badly it was affecting my mood. But the other thing was is Saturday was the 6th anniversary of my amputation. And the whole thing with that is, you know, without that, I probably would have never started this trading journey. And the trading journey is the thing I hope to become the big positive out of the whole negative situation of that amputation. And so when I was struggling with the trading again after thinking I was again, and I feel so close, and then I got smacked like that. I just overreacted because of that whole situation. So, but it was also the diet, because I went back to my regular high fat carnivore over the weekend, and I've been feeling so much better mentally. So I'm going to be limiting that protein sparing modified fasting. I'm not going to be doing it for more than a couple of days at a time here and there. I'm in a competition account among affiliates and influencers, Jay, and for some reason gold was coming down hard, and I decided to go long with 10 contracts, and I got smacked and got nailed and
Target filled.
blew the account. So of course so I had to do a reset, and I just overreacted to it.
Order filled.
What'd you interview for, Jay? NQ. So we just had a total switch. Bot 1 is now green, $45, and bot 2 is red, $385. Again, I think bot 2 is still the superior bot. It needs a trailing stop. And needs to be, or managed. Versus, I'm just afraid if I start managing the trades that I'm going to jump out earlier than I should. So I need to set up exact rules of where I can interfere with it. You okay, Stumps? By the way, that YM, I should have stayed in. It did hit that 930, that 9 EMA that I was targeting.
Stop filled.
Well, now both bots are red, so. Hang in there, Stumps. Breathe. No, I said breathe, not breed. No breeding here at Mighty Ox Trading. Sorry, Tio. Kind of got choppy. By the way, the Russell also made a similar move to Dow, but it didn't stop at its 9. It's running.
Stop build.
Sure, you'll find something soon. Heck, Mighty Ox Trading, Mighty Ox Enterprises might end up looking for something at least like part-time. Problem with chop is you often don't realize you're trading in chop until after you've traded in chop and taken multiple stops. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. You should never trade while on the range. Signal's spotty when you're on a horse. Home on the range. Sorry. By the way, the bot is doing the same thing you're doing, Stumps. Both are down now, mega hundreds of dollars. Any affiliate or influencer, Jay. There's 21 of us. Sorry to hear that, JC. I have big plans for the Mighty Ox brand. I even have a chief operating officer. I've reset once, Amelia, when I blew it last week and got all upset. Yeah, there's 3 people that have reset 3 times so far. Which dude were you watching, Amelia? The guy no one heard of is winning. You get 2 resets a week. But if once you get to the actual funded part, you don't get any resets. If you blow the funded, you're done.
Order filled.
Yep, Forex Ike is in the lead. Yeah, Pine Tree reset. He's starting at the starting balance today. Forex Ike is number 1. Kellyanne's number 2. As of this morning, this is the leaderboard. Forex Ike with $154,083. Kellyanne with $152,802. Trades with Jess comes in third with $152,767. Nutty Bar is fourth. FOMO is fifth. Bugatti sixth. Vola seventh. Smooth Trader, I don't know who that is either, 8th, Methodical Man 9th, and JMU Trades is 10th. 0 Day J, Trading with Travis, Prolong Wealth, Pine Tree, Fit Mom, and Cove Trader all blew up on Friday and we're starting fresh today. 0 Day J, Prolong Wealth, and Pine Tree Trader have all reset 3 times. UFC, gonna be with me tonight. Remember, we have a stream this evening for anyone that's available. I don't know. CFT did great day 1, then was reset. He went over a consistency. I wonder if they forced him to reset. Then he was up big yesterday, and then totally blew it. He's at 100. You know, he needs to reset again. Oh yeah, he definitely blew his account. He's last right now, sitting at 146, which is where you blow your account. So he's gonna have to reset again. I'm waiting for him to just say screw it and be done with it. Hey JJR, 7:30 Eastern. Yeah, but the thing about PW's competition is PW can see everybody's trades, which means you're feeding him a lot of info. You know, whoever's competing is feeding him a lot of info. So anyway, it is time. Now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. Oh, we'll be back tonight. I hope everyone has a great day while in between streams, and we will see you then. Have a good one. Bye.